I interviewed at Michigan, it seemed like the residents had a really good bond and the faculty was really involved, and there was a very cordial and collegial environment that was present in some other places I interviewed, but it was definitely more evident. And the city of Ann Arbor is obviously amazing, so it was a great fit between finding that balance of my work life, but also where I'll be outside of work.
I came into residency with sort of a specific plan. I wanted to do a combination of forensic pathology and neuropathology. And this was really the strongest program in both of those areas because neuropathology is something that tends to be in a lot of large academic centers, and a lot of those places don't really put a strong emphasis on forensic pathology. And here we have a lot of strength in both of those areas.
People are so nice and so approachable. Like everybody, I mean, most attendings make you call them by their first name. I ran into Andy Shallis, who is one of the new attendings, and he was like, "Hi, I'm Andy," and I thought he was like a fellow or something, but it turns out he was the attending. So yeah, and after the month, I just was like, I don't want to go anywhere else. And I found throughout the interview process that I was comparing every single program to Michigan.
First of all, it's a really strong program with a great reputation, and then the people, the faculty, the residents, everyone's very friendly and easy to talk to. And also the fact that it has, I think at the time I interviewed, there was 16 fellowships, which you really can't compare to any other program that I interviewed at.
It was just a feel that I got on my interview day. It's hard when you only visit somewhere for a few hours, but everybody that I spoke to was so warm, friendly. I got the feeling that the faculty-resident relationships were just very collegial.
So one of the things that made me interested in the University of Michigan was the really high surgical volume. My interest is primarily in anatomic pathology, specifically surgical pathology, and the presence of numerous surgical specimens of all different kinds really was the most appealing option.
During my interview here, I was able to be myself a little bit more. You know, like I'm kind of a goofy person, so I was able to sort of like be a little goofy during my interview, and people laughed, and I liked that, you know.
When I was interviewing, I knew that I wanted certain things. I knew that I wanted a collegial atmosphere and a place that could give me an opportunity to open several doors and be able to experience multiple things. And when I originally started interviewing, I thought I was going to go to the East Coast, thinking that those universities could give me that. And I always am glad that I was open-minded, because I was not expecting to come to University of Michigan when I started my interview trail, but as soon as I came here, I fell in love with it, and that's what I ranked #1. So.